Hey everybody, welcome to MinnesotaFats. We got a special edition here. I'm trying to get up out of the sun. Today and next week, we got a two-part series. We are going to see in the Twin Cities who has the best breakfast. So what I've done is I've asked Google. I'm like, hey, best breakfast in the Twin Cities metro area. And it gives you a list. Oddly enough, it all says Minneapolis. So, I want the Twin Cities. So we're doing 1 week. We're going to do Minneapolis. Tally it all up. I got questions here. We're going to get the same breakfast at every joint, or at least attempt to. And with that even, I've reached out on Facebook. I've asked coworkers. I've asked friends and family. What is America's breakfast? Is it biscuits and gravy? Is it, pancakes, eggs? What kind of meat? What do y'all drink? I want to get the same at everything, kind of like America's staple. So from the poll is kind of what I was thinking anyway. Bacon, eggs, toast, hash browns. And I'm going to put a little asterisk because technically pancakes beat toast by, I think, 2 votes. Something like that. It was close. But I really don't want all the carbs of having a pancake plus hash browns. So we may even sneak in a caramel roll. Now, granted, I'm probably not going to eat everything because I'm going to try to do this in a day. Yup, I said it. It's a lot of breakfast. But I'm a breakfast guy. I could easily eat breakfast every single day if we're putting near every meal. You know what? I bet I could just go all out every meal. I'd be fine with it. I love it. Love it. So, I got a list going here. We're going to judge parking. Do I got to walk 6 blocks because after I eat a breakfast, probably not going to feel like walking? I probably should. We're going to go on parking. We're going to go on quickness from the time I get in to the time I get my food. It is breakfast time. It's not like a high noon thing. It's just after 6 a.m. So I'm going to try to hit all these things in the morning. We're going to go presentation. Now, I'm not a presentation kind of guy. You give me food, I'm going to eat it. I don't need that little spritz of whatever it is that you pulled out of the parking lot, out of the little crack in the parking lot on the little corner. I don't need that. I really don't need a lemon wedge. What I'm talking about, though, is like if I want sunny side up, which is, is my yolk popped? Does it look like it's just hucked on the plate, or is it kind of... So I'm not going to judge too strongly on that because personally I really don't care. We're going to go temp. If I get it and the eggs are hot, or if the eggs are cold, or the bacon is seems like it was from last night, we're going to go temp. Cost, we're going to compare cost. Cleanliness of the facility. Seating, is it ample seating? Is it comfortable? Am I having to use a phone book just on one cheek because everything is all bent and broke? Friendliness of the staff. And maybe caramel roll. Bonus points if there's nuts. I'm telling you, just guess. Anyway, Hollywood should be visiting us later. I believe he's napping. he wanted to hit St. Paul. So we're going to do Minneapolis first. So hang on, hold on. Sorry about the long intro. We are going to hit this up. We're going to go to Al's, and then we're going to go to Uptown Cafe, Uptown something Uptown. Here we go. So parking at Al's isn't too bad. You just got to pay the meter. It's all street side parking, so if it's super busy, it is what it is. Otherwise, Al's is up here just past that big tree on the left. So should be able to get it going. One thing I did not know is that this is cash only. I came here and then I had to go to an ATM. So now that we're back, we're gonna go hit up Al's. It's that little blue canopy over there in between the red and looks like a bunch of windows.
Sorry. Now I'm just
Hi. How's it going? Going good.
anything.
Oh my. So that place is good. Seems like they got a couple staples. One, blueberry pancakes with walnuts. They actually use blueberries in their pancakes, and it is by far the most blueberries I've seen. I'll post a picture. Okay. The other one, I don't remember what it's called. I'll post it though. They said that was probably their top go-to things. So on with what's going on. The eggs, as you've seen, were like perfect. I should probably cross. The eggs were perfect. The bacon, I'm a little torn by the bacon. It was salty, but then again, that's kind of what bacon's supposed to be, but this seemed like a little extra salty. I wouldn't say it was rubbery or chewy, but it wasn't crisp. But yet when I stabbed at it with the fork and held it up, it didn't fall over. So I'd say bacon was firm. Firm's a word. We'll use firm. Like I said, it wasn't just all over the place. But yet when you bit into it, it wasn't like a crunch. So I guess to explain this in the worst way possible, that's how Patrick would like his bacon. Cooked, I kind of prefer a little more limp bacon, but this was pretty dang good. The hash browns were crisp and done nicely. Everything was cooked in like an oil. So if you prefer a butter taste, not gonna get that here. You gotta be careful because this stuff will slide off your plate. So it's healthy. It's my kind of healthy. Anyway, the OJ was good. OJ was no pulp. So take that, leave it, whatever you want to do with it. I like pulp, but that's just me. What else did I get? So we covered eggs, we covered hash browns, we covered the bacon, covered the toast. You get one slice of toast cut in half. It's not bad. It's a nice wheat toast. Seems like a like either bakery made. I don't believe store-bought. It kind of had like the grains in there and stuff. It was a good toast. Presentation, I'd say that's a 9. You guys saw it. It looked really good. It took about 4 minutes to get. The temp, I gave that thing a 10 out of 10. That baby come hot off the griddle. As soon as you walk in, that griddle is off to the right. So in that picture of the place, that large open window, that's the cook right there. You can watch everything. Pancakes are probably about 10-inch pancakes, I'd say. So if you're looking for that. Cleanliness, I gave it an 8. And I say that with hesitation because the place was clean. Lots and lots of clutter from what you've seen. Parking is street side, curbside, so it's kind of come and go as busyness happens. So you can't really judge it. I mean, I parked a half a block away. Big whoop. Friendliness, a 9. Even the cook come over, chatted with me a little bit. They were pretty nice folks. They seat, I want to say 12 people, so it's always a rush there. Constant people coming in and out. So if you're gonna come here, there may be a wait. Just saying. Honestly, worth the wait. I'm definitely gonna go back. I want to try them blueberry walnut pancakes. Anybody wants to come with, holler at me. Let's go. Seating, very snug. It's 12 people, but you are shoulder to shoulder. I bump the people on each side of me. They bump me. If you're kind of a claustrophobic or not a people person, do not come, because it's like this. I mean, you are right there. You saw it. So there you go. Just enough room for you. So if you're a big arm movement eating person, not gonna work. But if you can sit and just kind of shovel it straight in, or tip the plate and let that just, go for it. Very nice staff, friendly place, small, cozy. It was built in an alley or something. I don't know. There's a whole story behind it. I'll try to post that. Or, you know what? Since this is going to be a double video, go to their Facebook, webpage, whatever. It'll tell you the story. So, we're done with this place in Minneapolis. Would I go back? Heck yes. Oh yeah. Easy. Like I said, I want to try them blueberry walnut pancakes. And they had the funny names, you know. Two eyes with a poke and this and that or whatever. Yeah, the old slang terms. I couldn't even tell you what half that stuff was. I was laughing the whole time. I'm like, huh? And they're like, it's all good, don't worry about it, just eat. I'm like, all right, cool. So yeah, so good. Much like Sweet Caroline. On to the next one. I believe Uptown. Let me get into this thing. We'll eyeball it. So, part 2, we got Hollywood here. We're gonna go to a place. We'll keep it Minneapolis for this one. We're gonna go to Hot Plate. I really don't have any info on it. Let's go get some food, right?
Yes.
All right.
Like what? Like good rib. I can't just announce that.
Oh, they got the asteroids or whatever. Yeah. Same thing. Astractica.
Good morning. 2 people? Yep. You got about like 5 you gotta know by you guys.
Sure. Alright. Boy, they got like these little gnomes and stuff everywhere. Oh, Laurel and Hardy. If there was ever a plant that didn't like people and kept giving it the finger, this is probably it. This is quality construction. So he's got the chocolate chip pancake and some eggs. This is the closest thing they had to hash browns. Bacon, eggs, toast. There we go. Oh, so first off, that it was probably about 80 degrees in there. It was warm. And that water was just as warm. Between Eric and I, the air temp and that water, that was about the only warm things there was in there. My food was pretty cold. The eggs were cold. Toast was definitely cold. The non-hash browns, even though I guess they just don't do hash browns. They do breakfast potatoes. They were good, but they were cold. Bacon was not salty, but not flavorful. It was just, yeah, pork jerky. It's kind of what we figured it would be. It was different. It's like if your dog's been chewing on a rawhide for a month and it's kind of soft. There you go. Probably as much flavor. Because, you know, they got them smoked rawhides. So, what'd you think?
Nothing special. It was your typical. Well, not really. I don't know.
I would consider this place more of a Perkins-ish hangout rather than a must-come-to for breakfast.
Yeah, definitely.
It's about 15 minutes for food, which is fine because it was busy. Cleanliness and the staff it was same as everything, nothing concerning. Seating was booth or table, much like a Perkins. The pancake that he had, you could put all the butter and syrup on that thing you wanted, let it sit for a day. I don't think it would get soggy, but yet it wasn't too dense that you couldn't chew the thing. I liked it. I had part of it. I don't know. I guess I'd try it again, but I don't know. If I was passing by, I guess I'd try it, but I don't know if I'd cross town. So, that's the Minneapolis edition. Come back next week. We're going to do St. Paul and then a final decision. We're actually going to try to do this thing today, but you guys will see it next week. Oh, my points are going to go through the roof. So you folks take care. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. And may God bless. Now, I'm not saying this person's going to have the best day, but probably going to be pretty bummed out. It's a safe neighborhood. It's okay.